get a picture for her. All right, Donna, anything you want to say to her? Donna, you can go ahead and say anything you want to say at this time as well. Not for okay. All right, so guys, let's give it up again for Denise, one of our latest ambassadors in the group. And guys, this can be you for the first timers. You're just 19 sessions away from becoming an ambassador, and the time goes by really quickly. All right, really quickly. So we have our online family who will say goodnight to in just a bit. But I want to just welcome back every single one of you. Even if you did not hear your name, we want to say welcome back to you because we want to get started. So, as Denise said, always check up on me and remind me, like what session am I at? What session am I at? So we can make sure that you get to unlock your rewards as well. So, take a look. To pay her off and it didn't work. You can't pay for 15 advance and become elite right away. No. But all right, guys, take a look at your painting. It's a beautiful lady in the silhouette there. And this painting will go on and finish before you even realize it. All right. It should be very simple for us to do. And I also want to thank our ambassadors and those of you who would have brought something to contribute towards our Caribbean, Grenadian style dining tonight. So I hope that you guys would all also enjoy it as you try out the different things that were brought here. I see we have Grenada chocolate, we have stews from Grenada, fudge from Grenada, what's it, chip, groundnuts, tamarind ball, the whole works, a lot of sweet stuff. And then Tanika, what's your sister's name again? Makiba Edwards. Chef Makiba Edwards is going to be treating us to some delights, Grenadian delights, later on tonight. All right. So let's take a moment and review our photo. All right, no problem. So take a nice long look at your image. Take a long look at your image, and we're going to get started very soon. Very soon. And don't worry if you woke up an appetite, because additionally to all the things I mentioned, our Silver Club ambassador would have brought something very intriguing for you guys to try. It's her her bread pudding extraordinaire. Yes, so I'm very sure you guys would love it. The Patricia Walcott bread pudding extraordinaire for you guys to try as well. All right, so let's take a look at our image and we'll get started very soon. Ready? You can sit down and when time comes, you'll go here. Yeah, we know. I think 5 years now, you know. Yeah, and I tell Donna. So we're going to be starting off with our large paintbrush and yellow. Large paintbrush with yellow. We're going to be doing our sky first. That's everywhere above the lady's hat. We're going to be doing that in yellow. Large brush with yellow. So we're doing the sky in yellow. So let's fill out with the yellow, the brush here. With the hat, it over it. We're going to blend with some red. So we're doing yellow, and I'll show you how we're going to do. We're going to add in some red and a little bit of white in just a bit. Don't know if anybody wants tea. You'll have to fill up the kettle in the back. If they want tea. I didn't announce it, so you're okay for now. I say if anybody wants tea, we have the. So we're filling in with yellow, and don't wash out your brush from the yellow because we're going to be adding in a little bit of red and white to it very soon. And remember, you can call on our ambassadors if you need any assistance. She knows. Make sure to call on them. They have a lot of experience in this. And so they'll be happy to guide you guys. They're looking at me. I'm sure that at the end of the session, I'll have to do a private one with you ladies.
Yes.
Anything for you guys. Anything. We'll camp out here if we have to. And we are also live. I know we have some persons who have tuned in because they could not have been here in person. So on the count of three, let's just look this way by the camera in the back and say goodnight to the folks who are painting along with us online. 2, 3, good night. Hi guys. You'll have to ask Telesford for the web link. I think it's YouTube. All right, so once your entire sky is filled with yellow, you're going to take the same paintbrush and you're going to tap it into the red paint. But I would love for you guys to look at me as I do it first and then you give it a try. So I'm tapping into the red. I'm adding a little bit of red here. And immediately after, I'm scooping up a generous amount of yellow and I'm blending it out. Blending it out. And you don't have to add a lot of red. My own is bigger, so I'm adding in a generous scoop of red. As soon as you've passed your brush with the red, go over it with yellow so that it blends out. And if you need help with this part, let me know. So it'll be as soon as you add the red, go over it with yellow. Yellow now, only yellow. If your brush still has a lot of red on it, wash it out and continue with just the yellow. So the ambassadors are making their way around to see who needs help with the blending. Let me just help you. That's good. There you go. Let me just add a little bit down there. And Denise, you need some help? Let's see. Oh, so put some more yellow. It's dry. Don't let the red dry. Dip, 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 dip. There. Turn it. Let me see. Pass it over it. Pass it over. You need to put more yellow on the brush and blend it out. Kalika, I think somebody's here. And Marisa, you'll put some yellow up at the top as well and blend it out. Laurel, you get it through? So continue with the yellow and blend out all the red that you're seeing. So in the bottom of the red and on top, blend it out. So blend it out, red, yellow, working together. In how much in it? Not too much. Pass this side. Continue blending with your red and your yellow. So you don't have to add any more red to yours. Just try your best now to blend it out so you don't see a harsh line between the two colors. We want to see the two colors mixing on your sheets harmoniously. So we're blending and mixing yellow and red, yellow and red. Once you're done with that, wash out your paint brushes as we get ready to blend in just a little bit of white with that as well. All right, so you should have a mix of red and yellow. Should almost look orangish in your sky. Everybody's own would look different. For mine, you're seeing some harsh red in and between. For others, it's blended in well. So that's absolutely fine. But I want you to wash out your paint brushes as we blend in just a little bit of white down at the bottom. So you'll get your brushes clean. Look at here, that's not it here. It was the AC that had it. The AC that have it stiff. Look, yours. Look, you just have to wet it, and it's good to go. Let me wet it, and you're good to go. It's just the AC that has it stiff. Yeah. So once your brushes are clean, you're going to tap into the white paint and you'll take a look first and then you'll give it a go. So we're adding a little bit of white on our sheet and then immediately tap into the yellow and blend it out again. So we just want to see a little bit of white in the sky as well, okay? So a hint of white, I'm showing you again, a hint of white onto your sheets and then dip into your yellow paint and blend it out. So we want to see hints of white in the painting as well. White followed by yellow. White followed by yellow. White followed by yellow. You dip your brush into the white and then you tap it into the yellow and blend on your sheet. White and yellow. Laurel, I like how that is looking, you know, you don't have to blend it out. Because if you look at the image, it looks similar to that. So you can actually keep the textures on it. Yeah. So some person's own is going to look textured. Some person's own are going to look smooth and blended. Mine, I have streaks of the colors in there. I can't wait to see how different everybody else's own looks tonight. So far, Laurel's own is the closest I'm seeing to the actual image because she added some textures on hers. And just like that, your sky is finished. So once you're done adding in your red, your yellow, and your white, wash out your brushes as we get ready to do the water. Wash out your brush as we get ready to do the water. Hello. So we have white, red, and yellow, and you wash out your once you're done. The water is a very similar approach. We're going to be filling in our water with blue, and then we're going to add streaks of white, maybe a little bit of yellow in between there, but it's really blue and hints of white. So for now, let's just focus on filling in the bottom area with blue. Try to paint around your lady with the blue. We're going to do the adding of the other colors afterward. You okay? Nah, you're okay. So you're doing the same left to right strokes. Of course, if you're trying to paint around the lady, there'll be areas where you'll have to swoop upwards just so you don't get paint on her. But for me, I'm doing gentle strokes, so I am covering up certain areas, but I can still see it underneath. So if you can't see it, then you try to paint around it like this. So if you can't see it, you can paint around her and then continue left to right. So this is our water, left to right. And for those of you who just came in, tonight some of our elite ambassadors are assisting during the session. So we have Alvin, we have Tanika, we have Donna. They're assisting you guys throughout the session. So if you need help, let them know. Just let them know. The brushes and the paints, they've all been waiting for you for a while. So the AC may have dried them a little bit. So if your brush is a little bit stiff to the motion, feel free to wash it in the water a little bit and loosen up the bristles. If your paint is a little bit inconsistent as well, tap a little bit of water in it and it should flow just right after that. So we're continuing with the the bottom half of our painting now. Fill in with your blue, fill in with your blue. We have a little hair here going on. Keep filling in. Left to right, left to right. So our lady is standing on the sand somewhere, watching out at the beautiful waters. Her camera lens is on zoom because you can't really see the sand, but just know that it's there. Sand is there. She's standing. What beach in Grenada do you guys think she's standing looking out at? BBC, Grand Dance. Well, in that case, Esther, we're going to have to do Sandy Island in the distance. We'll have to put island in the distance then. So depending on what beach your lady is standing on, you would have to add a few things. Somebody might have to add an island. Somebody would have to put some boats in the distance. Others may have to put, what else we could put in the distance? Other people swimming, probably. Put people in the water swimming, I don't know. Dolphins, depending on what beach she's looking out at. Mm-hmm. Hmm? Okay. So we're painting Our Lady. As you can see, we already did our sunset. So we started off with yellow, then we blended in with some red, and we added hints of white. Now we're on the water. Now we're taking it very easy with our water. We're not doing too much additions to it, right? We're just going to add some hints of white, maybe even yellow, to turn up the Caribbean blue style, with it. And then we'll be done with the water. And literally, it's time for Our Lady. Some persons already have planned on adding islands, boats, people, no one's a plane, I don't know, in the distance, but for sure, we're going to be adding birds, right? If you know me, we're adding a bird in that sky. So stay along for the journey. Of course, Pat, we can't not do birds. Mm-hmm. So, guys, to get that true Caribbean blue for your water, something that I like to do is add a little hint of yellow in there as well, right? So a little hint of yellow can go a long way. So when you add, you've painted in with blue, I'm going in with some yellow and I'm going over it with the blue again. And you can add that in different spots on your painting, but don't put too much yellow because then it will take away from the blueness of the water. So you add a hint of yellow and then you go over it with the blue. Note, I'm stressing on the hint. You don't need a lot of yellow to create this hue. Okay. Yes, we are. Try and focus this higher up. So closer to your horizon line, you can do those hints of yellow higher up there. Lower down, we're going to add hints of white. So we're adding little hints of yellow, getting our Caribbean sea looking as realistic as possible. But our session is 2 hours long. So basically, most of the techniques we're doing tonight is shortcuts for achieving those looks. Hopefully, one day, you guys who are online can come in and experience the session in person or even book a private one so you can learn how to do this in other ways. So you're adding blue, you're adding yellow, hints of blue, hints of yellow. You can add yellow anywhere you want to. If you're not sure, ask one of the ambassadors to guide you. I'll be coming around as well. Ah, would that be so bad, Anne Marie? I think that's logically sensible. Anne Marie giving me the ideas there, Alvin. Okay, so listen to Anne Marie's ideas. Anne Marie, Anne Marie, why? Don't be one spot for too long. All right, so you guys should have blue with hints of yellow, and now you're going to be adding in hints of white. All right, so hints of white. It's okay if you've added most of your yellow up here and it looks different. That's fine. Everybody's water is going to look unique. Every part of the country you go and you stand by the beach, it looks different. All right, so like Esther said, you could be in Carriacou while somebody else is on Grandin's beach. So don't look at your neighbor and think, well, we're not on the same beach. You probably aren't. You probably aren't. So we're going to do the same thing but with white. So you're going to add some white and go over it with the blue. Not too much white now. In different spots, add some white and go over it with blue. So now, guys, we're really mimicking the water. All right? We're trying to make it look like it's actual water with movement. So we're adding hints of white in there as well. Be fun. There we go. So we're blending. We got ask that there. Silver Club. Mm. Ah. So you add in hints of white, blend it salt with blue. If you're not sure how to do this, just indicate, let us know so we can come to you and probably give you a little bit of assistance. Anything you're not sure about, just let us know. This process is not supposed to be complicated. Once you're done with your white, wash out your brushes. So after the yellow, we add in hints of white. Doesn't have to be a lot of white. So this is my water so far. Now I'm just showing you how I blended in some of my yellow and my white. Now, of course, yours is going to look totally different to this. So you're just looking at the stages. First, we did it entirely in blue. Then we added some streaks of yellow and went over the yellow immediately with blue again. And then we added in some white, went over the white as well with blue. And once you've done that, you wash out your brushes as we get ready for our next step. So I'll give you guys some time to wrap up on the ocean. Alvin, give Tanika these to give out, please. And because it's Grenada's independence we're celebrating, we want to know who knows the most about Grenada. And these questions are rather easy. They're rather simple. So let's see who knows Grenada. Correct answers. All right, so indicate with a raise of brush if you know the answer to this one, right? Online family, you're included as well, so please send in your comments in the comment section. And if you win, if you answer correctly, the first person to send their comment, we will take a note and you can pass by the studio to get your own sweet treat, Grenadian style. All right, so let's see the first question. I'll start off very easy, very easy. Oh, that's too easy. Whoa. Let's go. Medium, I guess. Let's see. All right, what is the name of, but I just saw the sentence there. Where'd it go? What is the name of Grenada's largest lake?
Grande Tang.
What? Even the visitors say Grande Tang. So who got it? I didn't see no brush. I didn't even see a hand in the air. Huh? But then what can I be? Oh, yes. So yes. It's not a lot of questions. Kiss. The kiss. Oh. But nobody do put up their hands.
I did, and I said Grande Tang.
Oh, you saw. Okay, so you saw. So give Anne-Marie and Rena for putting up their hands. Well, let me try this again. Abby, let me try this again, eh? Tanika, I wonder if this correct. You're the teacher. Come, let me make sure. This southernmost island of which? This? That's what you call it? The island chain? Is that what you call it though? Okay, alright. So you can hold your painting in front of you in case. How do you say different? Well, I'll take either one. Alright. What? Grenada is the southernmost island of which island chain?
Windward Island.
The Windward Island. The southernmost island of which island chain?
I don't want chocolate.
Give her chip now. All right, next one. What? Sorry. No, it's up to you. What ocean surrounds Grenada?
Atlantic.
What? But say, meets. So that was just a general consensus. I was just curious if y'all knew. We're moving on. We're moving on. What was the original name of Grenada's first airport? That's the thing. There was a trick to this one. Grenada's original airport. So
It's pearl.
it's pearls. Yes, yes.
It's a chip chip.
Just give her, just give her, just give her. Oh God, just give her. I mean, online family. I hope you guys are responding. Sorry we left you out. The black. I don't think it have black. It don't have chip chip there. Groundnut. Yeah, bring the time number. Hi,
Just going on it. Up high, kneeling high.
guys. Once you're done with your ocean, you have to stop painting because we want it to dry a little bit. So put your brushes down, wash it out. We're going.
Let's take it out for you. You can
Go ahead, here. Serve the lady. No, we don't have any. She wanted dark gray. Chip chip. Make it like that.
yeah, there's a black
They don't put here. Something to Anne-Marie and mangoes too. And you'll open the tamarind ball so Esther could get one because you don't need chocolate.
Even molasses.
No, that goes in that pool.
What you want?
No, that's color is dark like this.
Yes.
Like,
Ma'am, this is goes in that pool. Are you good with that?
I want plum shoes here.
Right.
We don't have plum shoe. That pool goes in that pool.
What's the name of our national dove? Why did I say national dove? The national dove? What? National.
Hello, the lady's calling.
So,
Good job, sweetheart. Something that usually confuses a lot of persons is the spelling of Carriacou. Who can spell Carriacou for me? Somebody miss it. All right. Okay. Fine. You guys,
Anne-Marie, you want the red mango?
no, that's fake.
Can I, y'all leave that for personal conversation?
Tanika is giving out some questions, and so Tanika would indicate the first person to answer their question based on who she gave it to.
Okay, I'm going to start from the back.
Where's my palette? Make sure you get a mic for them.
Where is that? That is secret. I didn't know that. We all have
So you can go ahead and read your question.
Hello.
She's going to go ahead and read our question.
Okay. Everybody can hear me? Or is it just for like the internet
It's
people?
just for the internet.
Oh, okay. So would you rather live in a house in Grand Etang or a tent on BBC Beach?
So she said, would you rather live in a house in Granny Tang or a tent on BBC Beach?
A tent for sure. A tent on BBC Beach. Yeah.
A tent on BBC Beach as well.
Grand Etang have mosquito. They have things. But San Fran BBC too.
Give back, princess.
Your next step, guys, before we continue with the questions, is the hat. So you're going to be painting the top part of the hat and the rim in yellow. So the top part and the rim in yellow, please. So the top part of the hat and the rim in yellow. So you're leaving out these two sections in the middle here. So Tanika, whoever is next, they can go. Oh, by the way, before Rena goes, guys, you could do your hat in any color. I should have probably said that. So if you're feeling like your hat should be different, it should be pink or It should be the green on top. Whatever you want to do, feel free to do so at this time, all right? But if it does have pink, then it will not be the Grenada flag colors, all right? But you could add your green, your red, anywhere you want to put it. Yes, she can go ahead.
She said your partner of 13 years says that you want 3 more kids. What's your answer? And she said find someone else to be the
What?
Princess does not 13 years have something to be.
I was waiting for her to realize. That question was for you.
Significance of this 13 years.
You tell us. If he wants 3 more children, Tanika, what are you going to say?
Well, I know he does not want
Just in case.
so that would not be us. That would not be us.
But just in case he wake up with a vision, he had a visit from the Lord, and he needs to expand.
But the thing is, when the angel
appears,
Mary alone she visited, God can't talk to Joseph too. So both of us have to get the message. So we'll take the next question.
Yes, sure.
So your question says sing the lyrics and have person sing along. So sing the lyrics.
Well, it looks like you will have to sing it. Coconut, 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 coco, coco. Yeah, she probably would not have known that. Yeah, I'm doing mine a little bit different. So you could add some red too if you like. So for my hat, I'm adding a little bit of red on the edges as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So continue filling in your hat with yellow. Once you're done with your yellow, then you can add a little bit of white in there. So if you look at mine, I'm adding a little bit of white on the edge. While my yellow is still wet, I'm adding in some white. And just like that, the bottom part and the top of my hat is done.
So Princess, we have Abigail with a question.
Oh, okay.
Can you give us your question, please?
You want to call it out for her? She's a little bit soft spoken.
For you?
She's a little bit soft spoken.
Or you want to slow the reading? You want to call it up and you read. She doesn't want that.
Hmm? Depends on the question. Depend on the question. Let's hear that question. How come that question? taking long, so.
So you're at your in-laws for dinner, and you accidentally enter the loudest part during the prayer. What's your next
Oh, what kind of question they give Abigail there? Huh? Oh, it's Dory.
story? I mean, that's the question.
But I wanna, you know, Abigail, they will give her. Dory, what you doing? We don't want to repeat the question in the fact, but I'll tell you this. So Doreen is at her in-laws' house, and during dinner she lets out a fart during the prayer during the prayer time. She said she'll just say, "Oops, sorry," and move on. Move on. Yep. Oops, sorry.
Or she may say, tell the dog mash.
What? Oh, when that happened?
Because the dog.
So guys, if you look at the other rims, it's green and red. So you can go ahead and fill in the rims now or the ribbons with the green or the red. Depending on the style you're doing, go ahead and fill it in with the green and the red. So use your medium-sized brush or your very small brush to accomplish this part. Medium size or your very small brush. So I'll do my part down here. Let me see. It's supposed to be red on top. Yeah, it was supposed to be red on top, but I'm doing red below, and then I'll do green on top. I'm gonna make the area for your red a little bit bigger if you're doing red there, because we have to add some stars there just a bit later on tonight, and we want to have enough space. So for me, I'll probably go right here. Hold on, Tanika. Yeah. Yep. And there we go. So let's fill in with red and green. Tanika, you have more questions on that side? All right. Okay.
So Crystal has the question. You're halfway through your meal when you notice a cockroach in it. What would you do, Crystal? Vomit. Drop the whole thing down.
Where are you? At which restaurant?
We didn't go
No,
there.
we didn't ask that. We just
Home
said
is
a
at home.
cockroach.
I know it depends on where I am.
So if it's at home, you will just continue?
Of course.
I need another cockroach pot in your teeth.
Nah, man. I find that a little.
That happened to somebody I know. They were drinking cocoa.
Oh boy. Yeah, if that happens, I don't even know what I'll do.
You don't have to drink cocoa.
Oh, other people have one? Oh. All right, so before Tanika goes to the next person, I'll come and ask Angela. Angela, you have a choice between two pets, a pet snake or a pet tiger. Which one do you take? Pet snake or tiger?
Tiger.
The tiger. Okay. She's gonna take the pet tiger. Why? Because you think you can tame it?
It's different. It's exotic.
Exotic. Angela says it's exotic. I mean, I probably would go to tiger because I hate snakes. I dislike snakes. But a tiger to me is a little bit more dangerous. Like I could cage up, lock up that snake and know it wouldn't do nothing. But a tiger? A big. True. I'll definitely come by your home to take a look at your pet tiger, but I don't know how you're going to be living there.
No.
Suzanne, you have a choice. Beach day or a pool day? I know what you're doing. Beach day. Beach day. Tanika, you get a choice to eat a whole cake by yourself or a large pizza by yourself. Which one would you choose?
Both of them.
Go ahead with the questions, yeah? Go ahead. What did repeat?
Oh, sorry. Your date proposes to you on the first date. What is your next move? Personally, I just want to.
We propose on his first date.
You know, you guys were probably meant to be. So, yeah, true love. A little bit crazy, but true love.
He had a ring? He had a ring?
He proposed
He just dropped.
That's true love. He had a ring?
on the first day. He came prepared and he researched you well.
When somebody is dating, I would think that you know the person before that. First date.
First date.
But you've been friends.
True. True. And then they dating.
What if the guy could have been watching personal?
A while. But what if he or she was probably in a relationship before and this was their opportunity? True, we are. It's just weird. In general, it's weird.
So you have another question, Princess?
Go ahead. Tanika, somebody said depending on the size of the ring.
So we're going to go to the next question now. You must choose one Grenada artist to be the next Prime Minister. And why? That undoubtedly is born.
Oh, okay.
He is a very humble young man. He has looked at the art form and learned, and he did not go to mistake this, and he's made it worse for himself.
Yep, yep, yep.
In my opinion,
Yes.
he's a very humble young man compared to others who made and is not all. No.
I know this.
And he's very versatile as well. He's doing all genres.
Okay. So Vaughn will be our next PM if we had to choose.
On the calypso, yeah?
I don't think he does sing calypso, you know. What's his genre? Oh. You don't know it? You don't know it? The song?
Is a young boy.
No, man. I think probably. Oh. So my independence hat, similar to Telesphor's hat, in a way, right? So my hat is ready, and I'm gonna leave it to dry. So we're gonna do our stars at the end. I bought some actual stars that we could stick on it, but we have to let it dry. And you would need a little bit more space to fit those stars, all right? But we're going to get to that at the end of our session. For now, we're going to get started with her skin. With her skin. So it's brown for her skin. Everybody should have a little bit of brown. Right, that brown in your palette, you're going to paint her shoulders and her arms. I put extras on the tables too.
Probably all the 10 more questions. So we have a next question. Can you read your question? All right, this one first.
While Paulette does her question, guys, please go ahead and fill out the lady's skin, her shoulders, her hands with brown.
And her back.
And her back.
Right? When your ex walks in with their new partner, it turns out to be the same gender as them. What's the next thing that
Oh, Lord!
Not my business.
I continue my business. They come across and they say hi. Everyone, hi, I'm eating my dinner.
So, Paulette, you would not have been upset? You would not have been upset? But, true. True.
You don't know if he was going to somebody like that.
But you were.
That person was the side chick. The side chick.
Jeremiah, you be upset after a dinner and cause a scene?
No, not the causing a scene, but just to know that you probably didn't have genuine interest.
But he didn't have genuine interest, but he switched.
True.
Or maybe it
That's interesting.
didn't.
I think that's a question we should move on from. We have a next question.
Go on.
Go ahead with your question, Donna.
Oh yeah, like him, like the Kardashian. Her mom. What was Donna's question?
Donna's question says, when a man says he'll do it later, does he actually mean it? Oh.
Everybody does that.
No way. Y'all lucky. Let's have. I'm using the big brush, but you use your small brush or medium. Kanika, when you're ready, you can do the next one.
So Priscilla has a question. Your question is? So question says, which do you prefer, Grenadian cocoa tea or lemongrass? Lemongrass.
Cocoa tea.
Lemongrass and cocoa tea every day out.
I'll find lemongrass. The Grenadian cocoa tea with the oil and all of that. I'll take the lemongrass.
That's good.
Yeah. We have lemongrass tea in the event you've never tried it and you want to try some. We have lemongrass tea, we have ginger tea, we have sorrel tea, and we have chocolate tea. So you can try it all if you haven't tried it before.
Okay, so her question says, start the song and have Little finish. Unfortunately, she doesn't know the song. Coconut woman is coming down.
Every day you can hear a coconut water, coconut, 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 coconut.
Okay, so we have another song. It says, sing the song and you guys continue.
Come on, me walk home.
A big fat bunjara banana.
Daylight come and me walk home. Beautiful something. By the way, once you fill in or you're filling in with the hands, you can add a little bit of yellow to your brown at a point in time, and you can create a little highlight right on the side of the hand. You're not painting the full thing in that lighter shade of brown. You're just adding a little hint of it on the side of her hand, maybe by her elbow, and so on, as we get ready to do her dress and her hair. We're going to do the dress before the hair. And you can change up the hairstyle if you like, huh?
I thought that was a back.
Yeah, no. Well, your dress just changed up a little bit. Yellow and brown. Yellow and brown. If you painted in the hair in brown, that would just be her a different style dress.
I thought the back was exposed.
Yeah. You can leave it like that. It's okay.
No, that's a stand. Pattern to know the pictures.
Gibberish.
Okay, so Pat has the question.
The one with the P. The one with the P.
So she's going to say, should I say what she has to say and then they have to guess it after?
Oh, No, let's just say
us say it
first.
first, and then you're gonna guess it. She's gonna do it in gypsy or gibberish. So you're gonna guess what she just said.
There are two forms of gibberish. Agarai, logos, again, begin to ogoron, togos, begin, nagaits.
We don't
But the
know
one with
that
the P, the one with the P,
The one with the P.
the one with the P.
A pile of puppets.
Hold on, let me start over. Yeah.
If it's you or fall, what? I don't know.
Let me see.
Thursday night.
Oh gosh, let me see. So if y'all know gypsy or gibberish, the one with the P, it would sound like this. Apai lopov, tippin, tippin, whip it, yupu upall, upon tupper, on Thursday night. I would say they said that that's the language your parents used to speak in when they didn't want you to know.
Yes.
And patois, yes. But we caught on so easily. It's just put a P before every.
I never learned it.
I didn't know that.
So since Pat has another question, so you can go ahead with your next question, Pat.
And while before Pat gets to her question, I want us to try the dress. Now, if you look at the dress, it's sort of like flowy. So you're gonna paint it in the green, but as you're painting in the green, you're gonna tap in the white and fill in some white as well. You're gonna even tap a little bit into the black, not a lot, and add some shadow areas also. All right, so let's see you guys give it a go. And if you want, you could change up the dress, you know. You can add patterns. You could add beads. What else you could add, Alvin? You can add nutmeg patterns on it, cocoa patterns, I don't know, ruffles. Switch it up, and let's see how different yours can be.
Old time saying you grew up hearing all the time.
Yes. What is the old time saying?
Who don't hear does feel.
That's a good one. So Patricia has the question, what's an old time saying that you grew up hearing all the time? And hers is, who doesn't hear will feel. My own I used to hear a lot, long rope from Maga goat. After joy is sorrow. And somebody, but also get narrow. You did I never heard that one? And it was always my own way. Everybody else giving trouble, you know. Everybody giving trouble. But when you hear that saying come through, it's me.
My way, or the
Yeah. And another thing I always hear, when I dead, ants will bring the news.
What do you think about the thing when you know the size I bam bam? That one.
I don't know. I know that one. What kind of thing?
Monkey only know the size I bam bam when he swallow plum.
What's that? Is that? What? Tell if Denny's don't know what to say, that means you created it.
What if they send about like 8 essence? I said,
Oh God.
the whole thing, monkey only know the size of your bam bam until he swallow plum seed. Yeah? What does that mean? Shina, what does that mean?
No.
Yeah? What does that mean?
I guess you could use it if you pick a fight with the wrong person. Yeah, similar to that.
What's speaking good mouth?
So Sheena has what?
Huh?
Oh, she's very close.
Which primary school is the best on the island? Your opinion regarding
So, somebody say Heinzie?
Where is Junior? Not Alpha. Listen, in my opinion.
Yeah, but we're telling you your opinion is wrong.
Thank you.
Sorry, Sheena, but we're telling you your opinion is wrong right now. Okay?
No, I have backup in the back there.
Okay.
But Rose.
Yes.
Spring school.
What?
Southern George government.
On the island, St. George's, yes.
On the island, true. What about the schools in St.
Andrew's Methodist School.
Yeah, Methodist is nice.
Yeah, that's a good
RC is really good too.
Scholarship from them.
RC is really good too.
crochet.
Yes. Yes.
Y'all didn't know Grenada all the schools, huh? A lot of primary schools.
Tempe has the most school I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, she told me. She said only the chicken she checked. Fried chicken still. Everything else is done.
Take your time. I will take.
I'll make it into something.
If you want, you can change up the hairstyle as well. This little thing here, this little ponytail that's flowing down there is her hairstyle. Is her hair? Yeah. Yes. This little flowing thing there. So if you want, you can switch it up. Maybe put a little puff at the end. Put braids at the end with beads. I don't know. Sasha, you could try that one.
Don't test the patience today. That's what Grenadian says.
Wait, you have a question?
All of them. So we'll start with the next one. Okay?
I'm not doing it because I was doing my own and you put me on.
Let me hear. Give me her question. Let me see.
Which would you rather, a bowl of oil dog or Kalamazoo crab?
I find out using oil dog often.
I'll do both of them.
I will do both.
Tanika, you have to choose one.
No, life is about no, they have to tell you choose one. The question that make it tell me choose one, I want both of them.
One.
Oil and
Inside of it, that's fine. But that's all along.
So Anne-Marie, your turn, darling.
Say below phrase like a Grenadian would.
What's the phrase first?
Please do not test my patience today.
Okay, so how would a Grenadian say it?
Don't test my patience today.
I don't even think they'll say the word patience. Don't test me. Don't test me. Don't fret me. Yes, that's true. We ain't even going all there.
We're going right down the line, princess.
Okay.
What's your question? So you can read your question.
Say below the phrase like Canadian.
Oh, we have a next one. But
Where
what
are you going? Where you going?
Where are you going?
Yes.
Where you can't say where you are going?
Okay. Where you go?
Where are you?
What is that? That's a dress there? I'm confused. That's dress?
That dress.
That's shoulder?
That's the sleeve of the
Yes, I look a sleeve there. Mm-hmm. So like I said in the beginning, you guys can freestyle with your dress. So as you fill in with the green, add in hints of white, and on the creases where her dress connects with the other parts and her hands, add in a little bit of black so you can see shadows, all right? So you're doing green and white, and in the creases, you're gonna add in little hints of black for the shadows. So green and white, and hints of black on the creases for the shadows. And I'm thinking that her shoulder needs a little bit of a frill, you know? So I'll take a small paintbrush with white just now and add a little bit of frills on her shoulder. You guys can feel free to add anything you want. And don't forget, you can do her hair differently. You can put braids, you can put a pom-pom, you can take out the hair altogether, put a bow, whatever floats your boat. Give it a try. But we're going to add the stars on our hat at the end. I have some glue there. I hope it pass around. Well, that's why I needed to dry first. And don't worry, ambassadors, you guys will get to paint.
We don't want to pay. We don't want to pay.
That's not true. I know I have work tomorrow, so I'm not worried. Oh my gosh.
I don't understand what
Wait, I didn't see the videos in truth.
Okay, I didn't watch
I thought you'd have seen it.
We're not given the Friday off for Saturday.
Nah, man.
The Friday for the Saturday and the Monday for the Sunday.
Really? No holiday again?
Saturday is not a back holiday.
That's what I'm saying.
What is a holiday for back? It's not an official.
No, it's not a
Only like too much holidays. Too much holiday.
We want to
Too much.
They ask for the holiday, they get it, and then they put the Prime Minister under their foot. And say, why are you giving so much holiday?
For the
They
heroes?
ask for it.
This has always been like you got the Friday for the Saturday.
I don't
And
remember
they got the Sunday.
So actually, Grenada done low already. Everybody wants to be
holiday.
And the holiday every year.
46. With all his holidays.
Australia has 46.
So I'm getting ready to add some frills on her dress. I hope you guys are being creative with yours as well. So I'm starting off with some dots. Starting off with some dots, and then I'm going to add some hoops to connect to each dot. And that's going to spice up your dresses a little bit. So feel free to do so. Well, Suzanne, your lady went for a dip in the water. She didn't stay on the shore. She couldn't stay on the shoreline. Just adding a little lace design. What do you call this? No, what do you call this? Lace frills. What is what? The thing you have on your head. What do you call that again? Crochet? What is it? Okay. Feel free to add different colors as well. Oh yeah.
There's another makeup with litigation.
But actually, titivate is actually a reward, not
Is it?
yeah. To titivate something is to tease it, like titivating her hair.
Now, what language is that?
English. It's in the Oxford Dictionary. Yeah, titivate. Yeah, to titivate it. Yeah. Guys, I almost forgot my bird, Lord. I almost forgot the bird. So we have to put our bird in the sky using black. And for those of you who are in Carriacou, Paradise Beach, then you have to add a little island in the distance as well. For Carriacou people. So I'll show you how to add your island in just a bit. So get your small paintbrush ready. Need help? Who said any help? I love that hat. I love that hat. Could you show everybody? Just show everybody the hat, how it's giving. Look at that, guys. Look at the hat. They didn't see over there. Turn it to the front again. Look at that. What? You can put the star right in the middle there when we're doing the star. You'll put it in the middle. So these are the stars that we'll be putting on our hat a little bit later on. So once it's dry, we're gonna use some glue and stick the stars on there. I'm getting to her hair now. I'll keep her hair just as it is, but you guys could do yours different.
So we don't have white hair.
Sorry? No, I'm leaving it the flow of it just as it is, but it's gonna be black.
Tissue? Yes, please.
We also have extra tissues on each table. Yeah, like a bunch. Yeah. On the end of the tables, we have extra tissues. You want to hustle, girl? You want to hustle out?
No, I just watching the time.
So we're getting her hair done. Could you imagine that? We're hairdressers on the beach tonight. We're dandying up our girl. We're dressing her. We're doing her hair. Right on the beachfront. So I'm not just doing it straight, I'm adding little chips in a form at the end of it, making the hair have a natural flow or look to it. So it's not just one long swoop at the end, but you can see little hair coming out on the sides. If you want, you could add a little swirl or twirl at the end of the hair, like in a different area like this. Add a little twirl. You could fill it up a little bit, okay? And like I said, it doesn't have to be straight like this one. You could add braids, you could add beads, you can make it into a pom-pom. There we go. So finish it up. I had my name, sorry.
No, you did not say it.
I had my name. Sorry? Yeah, it's supposed to be the C. So do whatever you want with her hair. Add whatever you want with the hair. Finish? An island is there. Guys, take a look at Angela's painting.
Oh, very
So she added the island. She added the island.
A volcanic island.
So it's a little bit green. So you can take some. So you ready to do the island? Small paintbrush with black and a little bit of green together, black and green. And you're going to start from a little bit above the horizon line. Let's just do the line on the horizon first. And then you're going up and down. So take a look at this for those of you doing the island. So you're going up and down, and you're coming all the way down to the end. To fill it in, tap with the black and the green. Black and green tap. Black and green, we're tapping to fill in the space. Thanks for the inspiration, Angela. Tap, 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 tap. So you're doing black and green, black and green. Black and green, black and green. Black and green. And if you want, you could add a little hint of yellow to some green and make some highlights.
She's an artist. Wow.
She will put it in for inspiration. Just as a couple
So you're doing your mountain. So you take some green and some black. You draw a line on your horizon. And then on top of that, you add some bumps coming down. And you fill that in with some more green and black, green and black. I even added hints of yellow to show some light probably on those sides. So a little bit of light. And in our sky, we have to put a couple birds. The birds are literally just stretched out letter V's. So don't get afraid when we say birds. So take a look. So for my bird, I'm in one line here and another line there. And our birds are fit. Let's get some birds going. Some big, some small.
Looks like a yeah, the ocean.
Oh, Mary, tell the girl that. Why don't she go spoil it, Anne Mary?
Make this now. I did the framework. You have to. You have to. Are you gonna start? Install the list. How do you do that?
Yeah, that's okay. Oh, you think it's me that putting it there? So let's get some land. I did two. I did one, a big one on the left and a smaller one on the right. So you can do as much as you like. I doubt you'll be able to do more than two. Let's see a land. Okay, we papa. We papa. Sandy, I am not so sandy.
What's the big bird that comes up? The bird in Sandy Island. Sandy Island. That big bird that goes on top of the bird. Yeah, what's that bird? On Sandy Island, I saw them nesting a lot of them. Because the island is forming over.
No, just for you to relax. That's the island wine.
Island wine.
Island wine. They probably infuse it with their flax.
I agree, you know, with the
Yeah, where is the independent songs?
Pat says she agrees with the music. She likes it. It's a vibe.
No, I said I don't have.
Sleepy. That's why I'm here.
That is only part of like
I said I saw those.
Independence
you don't like it.
You know who I blame for that music?
Donna.
Donna, what tell you?
No, not Angela. That's the group. Huh? That's all a group, right? And Angela the backside. Oh, we tell you to change. This thing's so nice. That's how you don't like that music.
That's something that gets stuck on something.
It got stuck. We need something with some words with those people that sing for independence.
Let's see if we can get that. We'll try our best.
Sunglasses. You're taking a dim your things.
You got some wine.
I don't know.
We want somebody with you?
Yeah, don't put it down.
Oh, so who?
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Let's see what you want to do.
Where put the shoes? Careful there, and just some music will play loud. I hope that's clean.
Hey, they've been checking it.
Well, how will check it? This is dedicated to Anne Marie. Whoever gonna play that? What's that? What is it about? Okay. You know that one? Oh God. So that one?
I don't know what's wrong with Princess tonight.
That's not me. That is what came up, Pat. I'm sorry.
Those guys that sing in cinemas.
Oh no. What? Do only the typical song. Huh.
Then when
Just sing this and relax yourself.
A jam.
Yes,
Give me the answer.
And the 50th anniversary song.
That's it.
All the things that I love on my head. Best believe my life will be the first one to stop. Best believe it's love that makes me sing this song.
The cleanest breeze on the waters.
Friendly people meet in every corner.
I don't know what I'm playing next. That's my problem. That's the problem.
We stand for.
Oh, island in the sun. Look at how far we've come.
50 years we strong and
More to come. More to come. More to come. We're going higher.
50 years with this fortune fire.
Going up.
As we aspire, build up successful people together. Still bang, bang, bang.
Every time I go to do something, somebody else come and bounce my hand.
When you guys are ready for your stars, let us know. So we'll come around and we'll add a dot of blue, and you'll get to stick your star on them.
I don't know why I'm have so much going on around this year.
Give me a I colored my stuff for myself. I don't believe this. Your picture must start.
Yeah, the space itself. Space where.
I tell you, a ball for independence, you know. Then fight, hey, a ball when the fireworks was coming and the drones. I tell you, my throat. I think we need to go in the mountain and ball. Because after balling, so.
Which part of the red?
Listen, there's the pack of this thing there. Should have taken all the stars on it.
One for each pack. And carrot.
Yes, that's all tapping. Yeah, that's
like a flag of Grenada, but she wants to stop it.
If you're ready for stars, let us know.
Yes, exactly. Like you should have I didn't check his hat to know what is this. It's like somebody held him and picked up his head. It looked nice. It looked artsy. Huh?
So don't forget to add some stars.
Kind of concerned about the stars.
Right here, if you need some.
Somebody pinching your stars, boy. God.
Today, as we gather, let us remember the blessings we so often overlook. The breath in our lungs, the love of those around us, the strength to face each new day. No matter the challenges we face, there's always something to lift our hearts in gratitude. Let us live with a spirit of joy and truly keep peace.
I hope I saw coming out of it. They said thankful, I don't know. You know it? It's a good song? Alright, so I'm listening to Thankful now. Hold on,
And now we welcome Brother Darrell for his contribution.
We're talking then. Alright, so let me add it down. 7, right?
Another day above ground. Focusing on the positives because it's was done.
That's very nice, Esther.
So sticking the stars out. Stars!
Hi, where does white come from? Jesus. I just put my hand in the wrong color. Mess up the thing.
Yes, it's not really busy believer and tongue. Judge a happy
The lady pinch all the stars and all the stars.
What's coming to get her? This was a bad girl with the
Add the stars on the blue, so let us know.
I want my stars, please. Yeah, you took off of my star.
The smaller.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
We form a thing dry.
I mean, you ready for it now? Give Sheila.
The time for the bed yet? No, not the bed. Not bedtime. For Angela, 8 o'clock is as you want.
Can I borrow yours a second? Can I borrow yours? I was seeing from the distance. Let's take a look at this hat. So she made her own stars. Only for our stars, right? It's really pretty. I saw it from the distance and I said, okay.
Yeah.
Really nice. She had her own style on there.
I'm being creative. Very nice.
Sheila, when you're done with the stars, you can pass it back up.
I just rest on my brush to wet it. I don't understand what's happening.
But you're using brush still?
Yeah, to wet it from a start to stick.
You want glue?
Well, you didn't tell me I had glue before. Well, now I calling them up again. I don't want to put the glue on it.
We want to put, no, put it on. We want to put it.
Where the stars? Okay, now I put it in as well.
You want them bunch of them?
Yes. It's gone. It's not a bad idea. Look. Have a star.
Yeah, yes.
No, I'm saying the star is in the sky. No, I can't pick it up with my nails.
Just slide it on it.
The glue is dry. Yeah. That's okay. Want glue? Put into the glue gun.
Troubles may come, but I'm not praying so.
Let me a fine brush, please. I just want to put up look, they have fine brushes. There's about what's an insect here.
I'm just a man.
That's what you that
I thought we'll get nice Grenadian songs.
I have to show you. So when you guys are done with the stars in the back, you'll pass it back up for some persons up here to get the star. I think I have to do one more. Lovely. I like the hair as well. Okay, that's my seventh star. We're getting ready now to add our initials at the bottom, so you guys should be wrapping up on your lady, doing your final touches. Abigail, I'll come after. Let me see. But for you, no problem. The blue is down there, Alvin. The blue is by the door. So.
This is the mood, I feeling real good. Nothing can change the groove, I feeling real good. Nothing can change the mood, I feeling real good. Now people want to try some ukulele on this tune. I don't know, thing, let me see how we go.
Can I borrow the blue? Me too. Anybody with the blue? Once you can see the camera can see you. Cheese. Blue one.
All right, so you can pass up the glue when you're done, guys. Let's hear what Grenada. Sorry, I'm France.
Thank you.
Clean up on our one, please. Some tissue. Do you need tissues, Paula? Yes, I do. Thank you.
Sabrina Francis is a very good vocal singer.
Yes, my love, I've been thinking about you lately. Oh, you know, didn't mean to leave you behind. Hard enough, thinking that you probably hate me. Thought I'd be on summer and you'd be fine. I went to work, I went to play, I went to this for you. I learned to cook, communicate, talk for you. Perfect me on my way. I'm on my way. I want you to know that I like to take a place for you. I see the truth, I'm here to be for you. Everything you hope for, but I know
Gee, I think this is something. Want to take the basket off here? No, we can hold up here. We can put all the empty glasses.
We have cocoa tea, by the way.
All right. Just say thank you so much to the folks who have been on the live stream with us. At this time, we're winding down. We're about to enjoy some light Grenadian bites, take some photos, and for those of you who are here virtually, stay tuned. You're going to see some of those photos of the creations of everybody posted later on this week. So, depending on when you're watching this, happy Independence, Grenada. And on the count of three, everybody can turn your painting to show the camera and say goodbye. All right? 2, 3, goodbye. Thanks for thanks for tuning in, guys, and hope to see you next Thursday at 7:30 p.m.
wants to get us.
Yeah, she bring it up for yeah, I have. So guys, the glue is coming up from the back, but just to let you know, we have some light bites by Chef McQueen.
McQueen Edwards.
Chef Edwards from Grandance. And she made some delicious